Welcome to Brawlhalla, the free-to-play Smash clone available for PC and console. Right, done. Video's over. Wait, what do you mean there's more to it than that? Joking aside, Brawlhalla, while obviously inspired by Smash, is actually very different from it. First of all, each character has two weapons which can consist of a sword, spear, rocket lance, hammer, axe, scythe, guns, and more. And each character has a unique set of weapons, so for example there's only one spear and hammer character, his name is Nash, and only one spear and sword character, her name is Hattori. Now whilst the light attacks of each character are the same, so for example Nash's spear has the same light attacks as Hattori's spear, the signatures, or heavy attacks, are unique to each character and their weapons. This ends up creating a rather diverse roster of characters to choose from that are all fairly balanced, and there's a character for everyone. You also don't edge grab per se, but instead get wall jumps, which can really influence how a match goes, and in my humble opinion allows for more interesting stages in Smash. That's up for debate and down to personal preference. And although there are a lot less items in Brawlhalla, I feel like there's a lot more control with the items that there are. A bomb, mine, spike ball, and weapon summoning horn, which you're not meant to throw, but you can if you want to. Now, being a fighting game, I know some people might roll their eyes at that, but for all intents and purposes Brawlhalla is a fighting game. This game has a bit of a learning curve to it, although it does have a much lower skill floor than most fighting games, allowing for an easier barrier to entry. But don't mistake a low skill floor for a low skill ceiling too. There are players who are incomprehensibly good at this game, even from where I'm standing. But thanks to rank play, I don't have to face off against those players too often. And honestly, I'd recommend you play ranked, because after your first dozen or so matches, you're going to start getting paired with players of a similar skill level. And if you're ever struggling with the game, there are hundreds of videos on YouTube and dozens of players who are more than willing to help you out. There might be a few bad apples, but they exist in every online community. And the Brawlhalla community is filled with a ton of cool people, so don't be afraid to ask for a few quick tips. I'd also recommend playing custom games purely for the fun of it, as this game is always more fun with friends. But you can have up to 8 players in-game, and up to 4 of those can be local. And to top it all off, you actually get rewarded with gold, the in-game currency, for playing custom games. How often does that happen? Oh, which one? The custom game reward or the local multiplayer? Both, either! How often do they happen in modern gaming? Now, when talking about free-to-play games, the biggest concern always seems to be how the monetization is handled. Did I mention Brawlhalla is a free-to-play game? Well, fret not, characters can only be bought with in-game currency, aka time and effort, and not your wallet. I should mention that there is a rotation of 7 free characters that changes every 2 weeks, so the only thing that can be monetized are cosmetics. Character skins, weapon skins, taunts, avatars, you get the idea. Though it is worth mentioning that not all cosmetics have to be bought with money. Limited time and character unlocked colour swaps can only be bought with gold, as well as a few limited time avatars. There are also some character colour swaps and weapon skins that you can only purchase with glory, which is the currency you get for playing ranked. The last thing that I really have to say about this game is that it is way more fun to actually play than it is to watch, so if you're on the fence about getting this game, then you should give it a go for yourself, especially because it's free and it's like 300 megs, so what have you got to lose? Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time.